Malware, short for malicious software, is a constant threat in our digital world. Like a thief in the night, it aims to infiltrate your systems, steal your data, and wreak havoc without being detected. To achieve this, malware employs a range of stealthy tactics that allow it to operate under the radar. One of the key goals of malware is to avoid detection by security software and watchful eyes. To do this, malware authors have developed a variety of techniques that make their creations harder to analyze and understand. In this article, we will delve into the fascinating, albeit unsettling, world of malware behaviors and their techniques for evading detection. We will explore how malware replicates, persists on infected systems, and hides its malicious activities. Understanding these tactics is crucial for cybersecurity professionals and everyday users alike. By knowing the tricks malware uses, we can better protect ourselves and our digital lives. Two fundamental behaviors of malware are replication and persistence. Replication, as the name suggests, is the ability of malware to create copies of itself. This can be done in several ways, such as copying itself to other drives or folders, spreading through networks, or even attaching itself to legitimate files. Persistence refers to malware's ability to remain active on an infected system, even after a reboot or attempted removal. Malware achieves persistence through various means, including creating registry entries, installing hidden files, or scheduling tasks to run periodically. Imagine a virus infecting a single file on your computer. Through replication, it could quickly spread to countless other files, making it much harder to remove. Persistence ensures that even if you clean the initial infection, the malware can resurface and continue its malicious activities. These two behaviors are often used in conjunction to maximize the impact of an attack. Process injection is a sophisticated technique used by malware to conceal its presence and execute malicious code within the context of a legitimate process. In essence, the malware injects its own code into a running process, effectively disguising itself as a harmless program. Here's how it typically works. The malware identifies a suitable target process, one that is already running and trusted by the operating system. It then allocates memory within the target process's address space and writes its malicious code into that memory. Finally, the malware modifies the target process's execution flow to redirect it to the injected code. One common example is injecting malicious code into the Explorer.x process, which is responsible for managing the Windows desktop and file explorer. By doing so, the malware effectively hides its activity, making it more difficult for security software to detect and remove it. Process injection is a powerful technique that allows malware to operate stealthily and execute malicious code with the same privileges as the compromised process. Process replacement is a stealthy technique employed by malware to take over a legitimate process while leaving its appearance untouched. It creates a new process that is a duplicate of a legitimate one. The malware inherits the permissions and privileges of the target process. It then suspends the original process, overwrites the memory space with its own malicious code, finally resumes the modified process under its control. Section 5. Redirecting the flow hook injection. Hook injection is a technique used by malware to intercept and modify the normal flow of execution within a program. Think of it as setting up a detour sign on a road, redirecting traffic to a different destination. In the context of malware, hooks are used to intercept function calls, system events, or messages passed between applications. By installing a hook, malware can monitor, modify, or even suppress these events, effectively taking control of certain aspects of the infected system. For example, malware might install a hook to intercept all keystrokes made by the user. This would allow the malware to steal sensitive information such as passwords, credit card numbers, or other personal data. Alternatively, malware could use hooks to modify the behavior of security software, preventing it from detecting or removing the infection. Hook injection is a versatile technique that can be used for a wide range of malicious purposes. It allows malware to operate stealthily, manipulate system behavior, and steal sensitive information without raising suspicion. Section 6. Hiding in plain sight data encoding. Data encoding is a fundamental technique used by malware to obfuscate its presence and make it more difficult to detect and analyze. By encoding its data, malware can hide its malicious code, configuration settings, and other sensitive information from security researchers and antivirus software. There are numerous encoding techniques at a malware author's disposal, each with its own level of complexity. Simple encoding methods might involve techniques like XOR encryption, where data is encrypted by applying a logical XOR operation with a secret key. More sophisticated encoding methods could involve encryption algorithms, compression techniques, or custom encoding schemes designed to evade specific detection methods. The choice of encoding technique depends on the malware's goals and the level of sophistication of the attacker. Simple encoding might be sufficient to evade basic detection methods, while more advanced techniques are employed to thwart analysis by security researchers. Data encoding is a crucial tool in the malware author's arsenal, allowing them to hide their malicious creations in plain sight, making it more challenging to detect and analyze their behavior. Section 7. Thwarting analysis anti-disassembly techniques. Anti-disassembly techniques make it difficult for researchers to analyze malware code. Disassembly converts machine code into assembly language. Malware authors use tricks to confuse disassemblers. Inserting junk code is a common technique. Self-modifying code changes instructions as it executes. These techniques slow down analysis, giving malware more time to operate undetected. Section 8. Blinding the watchdog anti-debugging. Anti-debugging techniques hinder security researchers using debuggers to analyze malware. Debuggers execute code step by step, set breakpoints, and inspect memory. Malware detects debuggers to alter behavior or disable itself. Timing-based detection measures execution time to spot debuggers. Specific system calls can also reveal debugger presence. Detected malware might terminate, loop, or skip routines. It's a cat-and-mouse game between malware authors and researchers. Section 9. Outsmarting the sandbox anti-virtual machine techniques. Anti-virtual machine techniques detect if malware is running in a virtualized environment. Virtual machines emulate physical computers, allowing safe malware analysis. Malware authors develop techniques to detect virtual machines. They check for specific files, processes, or registry keys unique to virtual machines. If detected, malware might terminate, alter behavior, or refuse to execute. Section 10. Unpacking the threat. Packers and unpacking. Packers and unpacking play a significant role in the world of malware, making it more challenging for security researchers to analyze and understand malicious code. A packer is a tool used to compress and obfuscate malware executables, making them smaller and less detectable by antivirus software. Think of it like wrapping a gift. The original malware executable is like the gift itself, and the packer is like the wrapping paper and ribbons. The packer compresses and encrypts the original executable, hiding its true nature from security software. When a packed malware executable is executed, it first needs to unpack itself in memory. This unpacking process involves decrypting and decompressing the original code, restoring it to its functional form. Only then can the malware execute its malicious payload. Unpacking is the process of reversing the packing process, essentially unwrapping the gift to reveal the original malware executable. Security researchers rely on unpacking techniques to analyze packed malware, understand its behavior, and develop effective countermeasures. Section 11. Staying ahead of the game. The world of malware is constantly evolving. Malware authors are constantly developing new techniques to evade detection and make their creations more potent. Understanding the common behaviors and techniques used by malware is crucial for staying ahead of the game in cybersecurity. By understanding how malware replicates, persists, hides its presence, and thwarts analysis, security professionals can develop better tools and strategies to detect, analyze, and mitigate these threats. For everyday users, being aware of these techniques can help them make more informed decisions about their online security practices. Staying informed about the latest malware trends and techniques is essential for maintaining a strong security posture in our increasingly digital world. By understanding the enemy, we can better defend ourselves against it.